What is up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. I'm a little sick today, but we are at the game store. Josh and Abby are out there. I'm trying to let them kind of handle most of the things today to prepare for when I leave for tour. But I'm a little sick, but you know, after I took a shower this morning and got cleaned up, I felt a lot better than when I first woke up, so that's good. So hopefully today's a good day. Let's just jump into it. Got two trade-ins to show you guys so far. This one here has a lot of empty cases, but this is from my buddy Luke. We have SicCooper case of or just case only, Smash case, Mario Kart 8 case, Grandia case of manual, Tactics case of manual, disc only Kirby's Epic Yarn and Pokepark 2, Legend of Mana complete, Twisted Metal 3 disc and case artwork, no manual, sealed Pets Rescue, and a complete Kirby Air Ride. So he found all that stuff at the outlet this morning. And then the second one that just came in was this big PSP lot here. So these are the better titles here. Some decent ones, Jan Dark and Castlevania, pretty good. These ones were the more like filler, cheap stuff. As well as this stack here. And then there was also this big stack of PSP movies. There's a couple like music ones, and then the rest are just movies. We sell these ones super cheap. And then there was also this Nintendogs DS Lite. It came with a little case, these three little game holder things. There's no games. And then the charger, of course. So that's everything so far today. All right, guys, so we got another trade here to show you. Guy came in and traded in a pretty awesome Game Boy Advance lot. So let's go through and take a look. First up, we have Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and every game here is legit. I've already went through and authenticated. I don't have to open them, you know, there's other ways to tell, but these are definitely legit copies. There were a couple Game Boy games. First up is Wizards and Warriors Fortress of Fear, and then two imports. We have From TV Animation Slam Dunk, and also Last Bible, which he said is the very first Shin Megami Tensei game. Those are, the imports are really, really cheap. They're like just a couple bucks, but the rest of them are Game Boy Advance. So we have Summon Night, Advance Wars 2, Breath of Fire, and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Tactics Ogre, Metabots, Metabee version AX, Final Fantasy IV Advance, Phantasy Star Collection, Final Fantasy V, and Final Fantasy VI. We have Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, and the other Metabots one. And we have Shining Soul 2, Namco Museum, Shining Soul 1, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, that one's pretty beat up, Summon Night Swordcraft Story, Sword of Mana, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Super Robot Tyson 2 Original Generation, Mario Bros. 3, and the last few here we have Breath of Fire 2, The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past 4 Swords, and Onimusha Tactics. So super awesome bundle there. The guy took cash, but he said he has a massive RPG collection, everything from Sega Saturn to Game Boy Advance, PS2, all that, and he might be looking to sell everything. This is the second time he's sold stuff to us, so hopefully he brings more in, but I told him if he just wants to sell everything that I'd be interested, so hopefully that will happen at some point. But yeah, today it's been pretty good so far. I'm headed to Fred Meyer right now to get some distilled water for our disc resurfacing machine. I thought we had 3 more gallons in the back, but they were empty. I guess Josh already put them in last week or something, and he didn't throw the things away, so I thought they were full. So I gotta go and grab some of those. Abby wants some Gatorade as well, so I'm going to do that right now. It's closing time, guys. It's actually like 9:30, but we were pretty busy today, and you know, I just let Abby and Josh kind of run things for today. I was working on what we're calling the cheat sheet, which I think we showed you guys yesterday, but it's basically a trade-in list that Abby and Josh can use while I'm gone to speed up the process of taking in trades, basically. It has prices that we pay in cash and trade for a bunch of different systems, accessories for those systems, and all of the popular or common titles. And I mean common as in like they come in all the time, not common as in cheap. I'm not putting prices out for 150 common NES titles. But like all the Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, Star Fox, Mortal Kombat, Tetris, that kind of stuff. I've been working on that all day, so I have NES, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U. I'm not doing Switch because the prices in a month are going to be different. Then I have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and DS, all completely done now. So there's still a lot to do, but I have plenty of time to get that done before I leave, and it'll be very helpful for them. But we do have one final trade to show you guys from today. So it's nothing super special, but we have Forza Horizon, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Lord of the Rings Conquest, and last one is Forza Horizon 2, which is, for an Xbox 360 game that's not like some crazy RPG, is actually pretty expensive. It's like $28 still. We already have Forza Horizon. We have a few copies in stock, but we didn't have San Andreas or Lord of the Rings Conquest. They're both about $13 games or so that's pretty cool. Josh and Abby were both here today, of course, like I said. Josh is gone now. I didn't even realize that it was past 9 o'clock until right before I started filming this clip, so we have to go. Are you ready, Abby?
Yeah.
Abby's still working, guys. She's still plugging away, getting all this new inventory put in. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. Better sales than yesterday even, which I guess is normal since today is a Friday, yesterday was Thursday, but it's been a pretty good day. A couple of you guys have asked also to see the Game Boy games that we have in stock here, and I can show you guys the stuff we have in the glass case, but all the cheaper stuff are just like in these little like tubs and boxes, and I can't go through those and show you every single one because it's just like a handful of games. It would take way too long, and it's not worth it, but I will show you guys what we have here in the glass case. This is the glass case with the stuff. The bottom has GameCube, Wii, and Wii U, like the more expensive titles. The first shelf up there has some PSP in the back, the Jaguar games, and then we have DS and 3DS loose games that are like 15 and up. And then we have Game Boy Advance on the second shelf, so I'll show you guys those. We don't have like a crazy amount of stuff, although the ones we just got traded in today are going to boost this up nicely. It's a little hard to show you guys with like the glare and everything. Hopefully you can at least read the price tags. And pause if you need to. There's a couple import games and some PSP ones in the back. And then top shelf here is Game Boy, Game Boy Color. There's one Virtual Boy game, one TurboGrafx game, and a couple loose Vita games. So just start over here. Just go through like this. Like I said, pause if you need to. We have a lot of like decent titles in, but nothing like super crazy for Game Boy.
Except what we got in today.
I mean, even those games we got today are not really we They're just really good titles, mostly RPGs. But we did replenish the Zots. I don't know if we talked about that, but we completely sold out. That's the first candy that we've completely sold out of. That was pretty cool. And I mean, look how many of those we've sold already. We also replenished the Andes Mints. We need to do the Cowtails, but there weren't any when Abby went. And then Chico Sticks are probably next, although we have enough to last for a bit. The Reese's Sticks are getting down there. There's only 3 left, although I know I've taken some of those myself. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day today. We're getting cleaned out on N64 again. If any of you guys have stuff to sell, please let me know. I'm always looking to buy, especially N64. all the popular titles are what we need. We need Smash, Mario 64, Mario Kart, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. We're pretty good on Star Fox and GoldenEye and Pokemon Snap, but pretty much everything else we need. We could use all 3 Mario parties, Paper Mario. We have a lot of Mario Tennis as well. We could use more Zeldas, Donkey Kong, all that kind of stuff. So if you have anything, please let me know. Don't really need a lot of filler. I would take full bundles if you don't want to split it, but, you know, I'm always looking for stuff. So just let me know. Reach out on Facebook or Instagram.